Sorry, I'm in trouble, sorry. Play at your stand at your place, I'm sorry. I can fight it. And the comments and the planets don't know what to say when we pass by shooting stars and pray. Wishing upon that we could stay alive, and that's because of the emotions I'm feeling right now. I can think of a language we just made up and promise to make love through the night. I'll never forget a thing about now. It's an old mate how we would stay up on rooftops in the Nelly high rise, but rockin' shook my love up, and I tried to finally figure out how to fly. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So we have that first part, and it's just a little bit lyrically unsound. Let's see. So we got. I'm gonna write down the lyrics here. It goes, so hey, I'm in getting trouble, so late. I've been getting trouble, so late. Staying at your place, I'm so brave. I can't fight it. And the comets and the planets don't know what to say when we pass by on shooting stars and pray and wish upon them that we would stay and laugh. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. It's got a good, like, say, if I go from rating of scale of 0, which I don't think there's really anything in 0. I think we might have a few 2s. Now I'll put those in like religious and or some country music, and I'm kind of biased. Sorry. And 11 is Bohemian Rhapsody, basically. I think. It's a 9.2 for that with the right arrangement. So I'm getting the feel like of the possibility of this song. It used to be like my best song, but I talked about getting drunk and that being a problem, which is a good thing. But like I don't want to like see. I don't even know how any of these lyrics are life defining because I can get a little bit lulu if you know what I mean. Just being like, okay, I wrote about LA. I've been wanting to get LA for a while. I've been stuck in the 300-mile radius, Truman Show ish, whatever that is. My, like Chosen Ones. A little backstory here for us. Chosen Ones. Yeah, we have like we feel like the world is just reflecting us. They call it the synchronous or the God spark, where like we listen to conversations and it's like they're talking about us. We watch a movie, it's synchronicity. Everything in some frame of mind can be a synchronicity, and so it's just like creating your world. Seems like a very very tenuous process, and that you've just got to really dial in and make it right. So like I don't want to bring any bad vibes. Like I don't want to create a situation where I get drunk and get in trouble. Like I'm at an Oxford house for some good reason, I would imagine. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I'm in getting trouble, sorry. Stand at your place, I'm so great. I can fight it, I can fight it. The calling sound, the planets don't know what to say. Pass by shooting stars and pray. Wish upon that we would stay in love, and that's because of the emotions I'm feeling right now. I could take up a dialect to just fade up. Is it language or dialect? It's like, I like the idea of coming up with random silly words with people that have multiple meanings and layers of just comedic or valuable or fireplace warmth, ideas, and definitions. And yeah, I just want to hold that fire idea, because like so sometimes you'd be like, what color is being created here? Like this is very purpley color, I think. I don't even know what that means. I just kind of intuited that, But like, we create different strata, different meanings of different, different feelings, And there's a lot of words that need to be created about our feelings. Like for one, the feeling of motherhood. That's a big one. I would have to get it described from my own birthing person, Eve, or like the feeling of how many different levels of orgasms that we make. And then it would be cool if I could just like insert one of these new words that I intuit into it. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is a journey. I'm glad you're along. So each part that we stay alive, and that's because with emotions I'm feeling right now, I could take up, I could make up, I could take up a language just made up. Now I could take up a language we just made up, and promise to make love to the night. That's good. And never get a thing about how we would stay up. Yeah. Okay. See, this is where I wish I had people along with me. Never get a thing about how. Never get a thing about. It's kind of much together. We would stay up on rooftops and on LA high rise. Now brush your cheek and pat up high rise and brush your cheek with my tongue. Brush your cheek with my tongue. Lick your cheek with my tongue. Then brush your cheek with my tongue. Then I try to finally figure out how to fly. Yeah, see, that's a good one because hey, I need to travel. So my cry turned to a walk in the wall. See, so yeah, this is mostly all creative. I'm just kind of doing the finishing touches. I'm actually looking for a bridge. Yeah. So here's the next part. 1, 2, 1, 2. My cry turned into a walk in the wall. See, it'll be nothing past what it all could be. Hello, by my song, and then I hope I didn't go too wrong way. Carefully misplaced where it was lost in Pacific Island, Maui, in allurement. Something else that I'll be just so taken to where I can see how we could take up how we were made of the cozy bed sheets, and then we would wake up with a smile. Never forget a thing about now is in our makeup. I guess every time we break up, it seems my head just wakes up. I was like, can I finally figure out how to fly? Ooh, yeah. Not the words, not the words, and a girl. That was a possible bridge. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Yeah, my cello doesn't fall. Okay. That calls and that comes. In about 3,700 falls. And that calls. You into a break of. And that calls. You and time and I called you to start on the wrecking ball. And I called you to start on the wrecking ball. Wrecking ball. And I called you to start on the wrecking ball. And I didn't even know if I didn't know. And I called you to stop it on the wrecking ball. And you never know where it goes. You never know where I can pause. You never know what I can pause. And devices. But the light says that you are all. And you are all I could ever want to get them from. You are all I could ever want in California. The story that I want to force. And I called, to start on the wrecking ball. You never know what I compose, but the light says that you are all I could ever want in California. But I didn't want to send you love bombs, yeah. I didn't mean to send you love bombs. Bombs, yeah. I better careful. I carefully made you weep. Best. I like that. And I call you stop it on the wrecking ball. And you never know what I compose, but the light says that you are get everyone in California. Didn't mean to send you love bombs, yeah. I carefully made. Didn't mean to send you love bombs, yeah. I carefully made you weep. That was something like that. Oh God. And I got you stop it on the wrecking ball. I never know what I compose, but the light said that you are all I could ever want in California. Didn't mean to send you love bombs, yeah. Carefully made you weep, made you cry. Made you cry. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Let's see. So yeah, it's almost finished. Hey, I'm excited about this one. Everyone in California, didn't mean to send you love bombs, yeah. I carefully made you weep, carefully made you weep. I carefully made you cry. Weep. Which is better? Weep or cry? Let's see, intro, let's see, higher self says, I call my higher self Mwell. So, Mwell, so yes. Channeling Mwell. This is gonna be a big sound. Mm-hmm. Carefully made you cry, weep, yes. Cool. Yeah, see? You don't have collaborators, just collaborate with your higher self. Make do or making stew. Stewing up some beauty, hopefully. Yes. My walk turned into a walk in the wall. To be closing fast with it all could be held up by my song, and then I hope I didn't go too wrong when I carefully displaced I was lost in Pacific Island very low. I'm near something new, saying I'll be just so take me to where I can see how I were made up to be up a dozen benches for them. We would say I wake up with a smile. And never get a thing about now is in the makeup. I guess every time we break up, it seems my head just makes up all this lies. And I finally figure out how to fly. And I call you to stop it on the wrecking ball, but you never know what I can pull. And the line says that you are good everyone in California. I didn't mean to send you a bomb, did I? Carefully made you weep. Made you weep. Ooh, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. And I call you to start on the wrecking ball, and you never know what I can burst, but the light says that you are. I got everyone in California. I didn't mean to send you no bombs, yeah, but I can't believe made you weep. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I mean, I I I rate that an 8.8. You know, as it is. Hopefully, yeah. Thankful for the high vibration songs that I can bring. You know, I can't wait to work on it with you. You know, just excited to share, and I'm having a good time. So that one is done. Dunzos. Yeah. Uh, this one, not as high vibration, but it has some good occasions in it. Yes, it is kind of a country song. Let's see, how do you go? Send me a fire through your phone and get the message. I don't wanna be alone. Ride with me, baby, through the storm. You got me guessing, but your heart is my home. Yeah. Oh, and color the sky with your tears. You're only heaven when you conquer your fears. And save me a moonbeam with your echo. You gotta let go of your attachment to fear. Rock me, baby, in a slow motion. Rock me, baby, in a slow motion. Be my headphones, be the song that I hear, the song I hold dear. Be the song that I hear when is everything is coming to blessing. Rock me, baby, in a slow motion. Be my headphone, be my song I hold dear. Be my song that I hear whenever, whenever I escape. Whenever I try to run from my light. Whenever I try to run from my light. Whenever I try to run from my fight. Whenever I try to run from my fire. my fire, be my cello, and hold me so deep. And I don't go dum da 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 da. I da da da. Trying to find a bridge here. Yes, let me see. How are we going? Oh my. Sorry about that. Just kind of no. Okay, maybe for about 30 more minutes here, and yeah. I had no idea that the webcam was only seeing like the top of my head. Anyhow, I've been pushing along, pushing forward. I finished these songs. Yes. It was a bit janky. At least you heard some goodness. At least I hope. Yeah. Anyhow. Be my cello, and won't you hold me so deep? Hold me so deep. Ba da 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 da. Da 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 da. I'm gonna na 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 na. Hey, da 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 da. And I go to the back, da 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 da, and I go to da da da, and have me a fire, ba 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 da 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 da. Yeah. In calendar fire from bottom da 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 da. And sing a lullaby, and sing a lullaby, and sing a lullaby, sing a lullaby to my sing a lullaby, sing a lullaby when I'm sing a lullaby to find my night. Sing a lullaby to find my night. To warm my night. And sing a lullaby to warm my night. That's pretty. Warm my night. And touch me on the cheek and hair inside. And sing a lullaby to warm my night. And touch me on the cheek and finger fly. A finger touch me on the cheek. Sing me a lullaby, sing me a lullaby to warm my night, and touch me on my cheek to seek your fingers fire, your finger fire, and sing a lullaby to warm my night. Touch me on the cheek to feel the fire, to feel the fire, your finger fire. Sing a lullaby to warm my night. And touch me on the cheek to feel the fire. And da 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 da. Sing a lullaby to warm my night. And touch me on the cheek to feel the fire. Your finger fires like a gun, like a cannon. Touch me on the cheek to feel your finger fires. Finger fires off like a cannonball, like a cannonball. Sing a lullaby, sing a lullaby, sing a lullaby to warm my night. Touch me on the cheek, your finger fires. I felt like a cannonball. Caught up and I'm better now. Sing a lullaby to warm my night. And touch me on the cheek to your finger fires. I felt like a cannonball, like I took rock in the echo. Sing a lullaby to warm my night. And touch me on the cheek, your finger fires. I felt like a cannonball. I can't remember number of your minds. Okay. Keep on going forward. I need some water here. Let me see. I don't have water in here. I think I have coffee. All right, coffee break. I have coffee and yes, I have a little bit of coffee. So, see, I felt I had a over here. Yeah. I thought I had this really good melody just right there. I think I might have to look back through. Let's see, where are we right now? We are in 27. Okay, minute 26. I'm going to check 26 minutes, 20, 25, 26 minutes, 26 minutes in the perfect melody for country pop bridge. Yes. All right. So, yeah, my songwriting process, I feel like I've kind of dialed in on something. So the first most important idea in any song is the melody. Yes. The, the phrasing, the tantric feeling of each note as it plays within a larger phrase or a larger construct, as such as a verse or bridge or what have you. The Beatles taught us, yes, that we could basically just write fuck all. It doesn't really matter, the lyrics would be, as long as the melody is tight. So I kind of intuitively find the right vowels and consonants that would be best coupled with each melody. So the first layer is most important, is the melody. The second layer is how the words sound. And the third layer is what the words mean, like in the pyramid top-down order there. And if I were to teach any songwriting, well, yeah, it would be that, just you're mining for gold in the melody. And just because I've been playing cello for so long and have innate talent, that it just kind of comes naturally to me. I'm very grateful. But I'm kind of stuck in this place to where no one really sees the fire, the diamond in the rough, so to speak. I'm still kind of a street rat. Go by Aladdin vibes, that I'm just kind of like an unrefined, let's say, tortured poet that has yet to truly shine. And it's been pretty harrowing. It's been very woof, just like sitting on the sidelines and not even being able to run with my peers and find a way to bring this sound, this papaya, to you visibly in a perfect, pristine manner. And yeah, it's just kind of I've been all over the place and trying to throw things up against the window and hope they stick, and trying to reach out to people here and there, and it doesn't really work. And so I realize that when I'm alone, I need a little bit of executive functioning help, because I'm used to having like assistants, maybe in a past life, just I kind of direct me, like, oh, you do this, you do this, you do this, you know how to do best, and do it, and we just make it work, like as a leader would. And that is just kind of like my innate feeling when it comes to any given songwriting. or anything that I do, I just kind of have to bounce it off myself. It's not the most optimal way. I mean, now we have AI, but even then, it's just like I feel like AI takes away from the creative beauty that could happen. It's just I don't want to entrust AI to just create my world with me. I want to go with people. So please, it's my prayer. So, sing a lullaby to warm my night. You touch me on the cheek, your finger fires off like a cannonball. I can't remember all your mind. All your mind. To love me. Sing a lullaby to warm my night. Touch me on the cheek to hold your fires, and like a cannonball, can't remember all you cried. Sonnets and and sing a lullaby to warm my night, and touch me on the cheek, your finger fires up like a cannonball. I can't remember all you cried when you call us to see and the fall. Yeah, it's getting there. Rock me, baby, in slow motion. Be my headphones, be the song I hold dear. Whenever I try to run from, whenever I try to run from my fire. Be my cello and hold me so dear. Sing me a lullaby to warm my night. Touch me on the cheek, your finger fires off like a cannonball. Can't remember all you cried. Strumming on my speed, walking down the street with you. I'm rocking down the street with my ukulele and I'm walking down the street. Walking down the street. And sing me a lullaby to warm my night. And touch me on the cheek, your finger fires off like a cannonball. Can't remember all you cried. I'm walking down the street. Fade the beat, I feel the beats. Walking down the street, I feel the beat. Sing me a lullaby to warm my night. And touch me on the cheek, your fingers fires off like a cannonball. Can't remember all you cried. Sing a lullaby to warm my night. And touch me on the cheek, and your fairy finger flies like a cannonball. Sing me a lullaby to warm my night. touch me on the cheek, your finger flies out like a cannonball. Can't remember all you cried. Walking down the side street, maybes. In my light, I didn't know it. Gotta get them in fast upon. Acting about it, get it. A bit too busy. Okay. Well, that is yeah. Let me go ahead and record that on my phone as well, so I can have like a good recording of that to make references back. I hope you all are doing okay. My 0 live viewers. All right, let's see. Oh, I just got a text from a friend I met at Narcotics Anonymous last night. I think his name is Nick. Oh, his name is Nick. He's amazing. Guys, blackout dreads. Yeah, we'll see. He said, "Hey, how's your day going?" Nice, man. Thanks. And I'll be like, "I'm live. YouTube right now." Seeing his voice. All right. So I'll see if he wants to tune in. That would be good. Yeah. Let's see. So yes, I was going to. So let's see. We're at 38. So the 25, 26 minutes in, I got the perfect. So that's good. I can just kind of, even if it's not the perfect melody, which is the highest importance, it will be good. Yes. Let's see here. What's going on? Where's my recording? Oh my goodness. Easy voice. There we go. Cool. Let's record this baby and get this show on the road. Send me a file through your phone and get the message. I don't wanna be alone. And ride with me, baby, through the storm. You got me guessing, but your heart is my home. And God, the sky with tears. You only have fun when you conquer your fears. Send me a moonbeam with your echo. You gotta let go of your attachment to fear. Rock me, baby, in a slow motion. Be my headphones, be my song I hope that I hear. Whenever I try to run from the fire, be my cello, and hold me so dear. Sing a lullaby to warm my night. Touch me on the cheek, your finger fires out like a cannonball. Can't remember how I'm walking down the street till our hug makes a. Yeah, I don't know. It's in there. I'm just gonna let that one kind of go right now. Just gonna let that one go. Yeah, we'll worry about it. We'll work it out. A little bit later. Let's see. So, I wrote. Yeah. See, I wrote a melody here. It's just a dream. Are we gonna be everything we ever fought for? time again. You see the gleam in your eyes come alive, baby. Falling apart. No, we're crossing in the sun, sun is falling time. Dun 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 dun. Maybe go away. I ain't said fuck down the light. And then I go new. Okay. See, it's just a dream. They told me I'm fine. Dun, dun, dun. One pound back and then the scene. Yeah, I don't know. It's more like a 6.5. See, I try to make 7s, hopefully 8s or up. What's this one? Yeah, no shit. Yeah, I did that one. Let's see, let's just go through my. Okay, alright, I gotta do that one. Okay. Hit, yeah, let's see what it is. Moving fast. I already did that one. Let's see. You chose me to be. Yeah, I already did that one. Tandem. And I can't be the That's cool. It's a bridge, definitely. All the signs I can put about. Way down. It's also bridge. Wake up. I don't like that transition right there. It was going somewhere. Let's see if the end is any good. Okay, no. So, let's see what's jazz pop. Let's see. Drifting away. 6.8. Okay. Try harder. What's that? Okay, that's the same one. Okay, I'm gonna have to plug in. We're gonna maybe switch over to the uke for a little bit here. Let's see, can I plug in over here? This is new space for me. Hold on, yes, barely hot, barely fits, barely makes it perfect. See, everything is imperfection. It's weird, you know. I did make some mistakes, some stumblings, you know, here and there. You know, I rectified my heart, my soul, my mind. You know, I'm just kind of coming back from a cloud vision, from the fire that I burned with cannabis for so long. Yeah, it just made me lazy, and shooting for the stars here. And thank you for being a part. Now let's see. Let's see that. Let's see, where did my phone go? Oh, here it is. Let's see. Okay. So it's better Buddha. That's cool. Say on the words and down about that. And I kind of found from up and up. And find can I come from better. Yes, I'm not doing it. Carrying my shoulder.
Guys are like, I don't know, that seems a little tight.
Dog number.
So I'm basically, I don't know what to do with that. Second thing is, what is the time frame once all the work is done where you'll come back and like...
Damn. Okay, so try harder. Start again.
Some of these guys are like, I don't know, that seems a little...
Wow. Okay. Okay. So, looks like we're going to do how many 40s? Okay. Oh, me assim que me compose. That's kind of okay. It's like a 8 almost. Let's see. Okay. Start. Hold me inside. Force him out the side. You cut it down. Know where I stopped and can be cold. Don't know where to go. To drift into sleep. Call out to me, can I get a listener? And never can don't better dun can better dun you got done. Maybe the stars go dun. I don't know. Kind of right. It's a process, yeah. Especially when you're alone, you just hit these walls. You're like, I'm glad I'm recording, so I can just push through instead of go off and like go in my own little world here. I'm trying to do a solid 10 hours a day of work, 8 to 10 hours a day of work, and yeah, self-employed. Can't wait to be employed. Don't know. Okay, so let's listen to what we had before. Is it hit here? Okay. Like the silence I can't find. Where down. 7.5. No. I like that one. Okay, so we can put those two together. That's a chorus and that's a bridge. So we just need a sweet verse to polish it all, finish it all through. So you start on a That's not bad. Let's see. Not bad, Of course, the idea is to get it like in the sweet spot, and this might not exactly, because there's so many levels of perfection. I've heard melodies in my mind I just couldn't even. They're so tantrically hitting home that it just made me cry. But I didn't even I didn't put it out because either I didn't have a recording device at the moment, or it was just so fleeting that. Because I do believe there are melodies out there we can find that will just, even when we hear it with the right arrangement, it'll just bring tears to our eyes. With almost every person, even those who are the hardest of hearts, they'll be like, "Wow, this is a very heavenly moment," so to speak. So let's go with soldier on a kind and I bless mine. Na, 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 I can't balance force. See the right ways, back and back. Ooh, finally get some That's close. It's close. I'd say 7 out of 10, really, or 11, of course, when you think of literally Bohemian Rhapsody, as I like to say. Yeah, I've been trying to write my own Bohemian Rhapsodies, but oof, you got to be on crazy drugs, and or get your butt plug to hit your male. What was it? G spot, which is right up there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the human body is a crazy place. It's very retroactive, or how do I say? It kind of works against us when it comes to things like attachment, or drugs, or money, or fame, which by themselves, even in a spectrum of high use, should not really undo any of our wherewithal, our mental and metaphysical, spiritual peace. Really, it's why? Maybe this song could be about that. Just why on earth? Why is it when I try to imbibe, try to rectify, or try to medicate? Can I recreate song from anyway? Yeah, like that. So yeah, just why on earth is it when I just try to medicate, or just kind of escape the humdrum, the boring of life, as to not sober, or when I try to reach out to a love interest with full attachment, being they've got to text me back. They've got to give me a call back. They've got to do this, or else I'm going to fall apart. That part, that immaturity, can affect all of us in different ways. Even the most enlightened, can be disappointed by people's so to speak indifference. I'm just why are we such fickle people in our brains and biology and everything? So yeah, anyway, this is what it's about. Why is it when I try to medicate, I finally recreate the songs, dun 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 dun. Hey. And see inside can the magical. What's the way? Yeah, that was a good one. All right, and I recorded that on my phone. Woo! Yeah, medicate. Yeah, we can use people as medications. To kind of ease our loneliness. And personally, I don't see a problem with that. I would like to be used. Make me a tool, baby. Just not a welcome mat, really, but just like use me. I like to be used. Some people like to be abused. Some people like to be used. Just like if I'm useful, that's a great thing, right? Why not be useful? I don't know. Anyway, okay, cool. All right. Why is it when I try to medicate, finally recreate the stars, dun, 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 dun. And see inside the magical left away. Yeah, that's good. That's like 9.5 almost. Yeah, that's a good one. All right, so let's write the third song of the day. Yes. I'm doing a lot. Mm-hmm. Why is it when I try to medicate, even use you as a tool to ease my vibe, or even use you as a tool to ease my vibe. Yeah. Why is it when I try to medicate, even use you as a tool to ease my vibe? The strings that I make, the string that I make, the string that I make, the string I create, the string I create. Makes me activate, string I create. Makes me turn to hate so easily if you don't respond. Okay. The string I create turns right into hate. The string I create can turn into. The string I create can be frustrated. Why is it when I try to medicate, even use you as a tool to ease my vibe? The string I create can feel a lot like hate. Feel a lot. String I create can feel a lot like that. All right, let's go to Rhyme Zone here. Commercial for Rhyme Zone. Hey, it's a good product. Bless them. I mean, they might have ads, so let's see. So, create. Rhyme for create. Let's go here. Okay. So let's see. I'll pull up the lyrics. Boom. Why is it when I try to medicate, even use you as a tool to ease my vibe? The string I create. Bait. Fate. The string I create seems to seal my fate. String I create. Let's get rate, mate, plate. straight. Let's see, that's all one syllable. Great. Crate, freight, abate, backdate, backplate, bald page. What is that? What's bald page? Okay. So anyway, birth rate, borate, bullate, berate, castrate. Yes. Takes a little bit of skin off my pee-pee. Yeah, anyways, cheapskate, checkmate, chromate, collate, conflate, cut rate, dilate, distrate, donate, due date, debate, deflate, derate, dictate, estate, equate, fireplace, floodgate, floodgates. Open the floodgates of emotion and caution. The stream I create can open the floodgates. Floodgates. And frustrate. Frustrate me endlessly at night. Frustrate me to an endless night. That's great. Dream I create and open the floodgates. Frustrate me to an endless night. Dream I create and open the floodgates. Frustrate me to an endless night. Oh, let's see. How do I go again? Why is it when I try to medicate? Why is it when I try to medicate and use you as a tool to use my vibe and my mind? It's different. Why is it when I try to medicate? Finally recreate Hey. Even use you as a tool to ease my vibe and be my life. Even use you as a tool to ease my vibe and be my life. The strings I create open up the floodgates. Just strings I create can open the floodgates. And without any reason or the feeling, without any reason or the feeling takes me under. Without any reason. Let's see that. That's nice. The melody is fleeting. It's like powerful. Why is it when I try to medicate? Finally easy as a tool to use my vibe and be my life. Hey. Strings. And see inside the go. Like the way. Without any reason, all the feeling feels like dark of night. The feeling takes me to the dark of night. That's pretty good. Why is it when I try to medicate, even use you as a tool to use my vibe and be my life? The strings I create can open up the floodgates. That reason, all the feeling. Six me alive. Something me alive. A feeling Sucks me alive. Unreason. I was feeling. So it was something me alive. Something me alive. I just put a blank space there. Something me alive. Feeling drains me alive. Drain. Feeling alive. Yeah. There's placeholder there. And let's see. I see the pain come from your lips. The kind of mask it on. Oh, I like that. I cry. That's a good one. Thunder still alive. Moving fast. And I can't be the phantom. All the signs I get by the bar. Return. And I can't. Okay. Let's listen to it, okay? Okay, that's the next part. Okay. All right. Let's see. Where are we as far as timing here? Let's see. Live streaming. Go. It's been 1:08. Good. All right. I want to go for about 2 or 3 hours here. It'd be nice to finish up these songs. Okay. I can't tell. Okay, wait. Let me go ahead and record that first part so I have it. Oh dear. Let's see. Did I have it? Did I have it? Medicate. Yeah, no, I have it. Why is it when I try to medicate? Find the reason we have to start being alive. Stream. And see inside the that's the way the feeling eats me alive. The feeling eats me alive. Yep, there it is. Woo! Feeling eats me alive. Eats me alive. And then it goes to let's see. Was it tandem? And the signs like and I can't eats me alive. Feels me alive. I can't tell the falling cause down, 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 ba, 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 yeah, I like that. I can't tell. Attachment is my heaven, or is it my hell? I can't tell. Attachment to you is my heaven, or is my hell? Can't tell. If attachment to you is my heaven, or is my hell? And I can't tell if attachment to you is my heaven, or is my hell. Yeah, that's good. And 20 fathoms under the sea of right 20 fathoms. Under that sea, the sea to find a light home. 20 fathoms, the sea to find my treasure. My treasure was you all along. I don't know. Might need to use different. Let's see. And I can't tell. Attachment to you is my heaven. Oh, it's my hell. Right 20 fathoms under the Pacific Ocean. 20 fathoms under the Pacific Ocean. Find my treasure. Ocean to find my treasure. To find my treasure. So yeah, this is where I want to get philosophical here. Because hey, real talk, I do not really read much philosophy. There's this new book I've been trying called Self-Help by I forgot her name. It's right over here. And my mom bought me that and a book called Change Your Aura, Change Your Life. And the problem I'm facing is that Audible books don't really work for me. Like my attention span is tugged at any given moment by any different entity, and I am, I can fall into these traps of like, oh my god, like I need to read this book so I can actually feel better at any given moment. Or I really need to write my novel so I can feel better at any given moment. I really need to songwrite and be alive so I can feel better or then make my own nonprofit here. There's so much to do when you have like a starseed blue light brouhaha. I mean whistle tune of a mindscape, and I am just here to play and wonder like where do I begin even like what is the best thing of each given moment. So maybe this is what this next part of the song is going to be a beat about, because it's just like Pacific Isle, 20 fathoms in the Pacific Ocean to find my treasure. Was you all alone? See, yeah, because like honestly, yes, I have experienced Nirvana, enlightenment, kingdom of heaven, same thing, same diff, for 2 weeks. And although it was amazing, it was like being on all the best drugs at once. It was lonely still. It was just me, just experiencing the synchronicity, winking of life, and being like, yeah, interesting, good. Too bad I don't have a woman to share this with, or two, polyamorous. I've never been in a polyamorous relationship. So there's a lot I could go into with the meanings of lyrics. Because lyrics, yes, when you say the third most important, like, it can at any given point secretly be the most important. So let's see if we can find the light here. And I can't tell if attachment to you is my heaven, or is it my hell? Right 20 fathoms on the Pacific Ocean to find my treasure. My wishing well, treasure was you and you in the crowd. Treasure was you in the fire, was you in the path, was you. Okay, all right. So this is where I would reach out to someone. So Truman Show 2.0. Let's reach out to the heart, mind, or whatever of a song Stress. Let's see, Christina. Oh, yeah. What's up? Hey, I am live on YouTube. We are doing this. Oh, yeah. If you want. What do you mean? Oh, this is I'm streaming. Oh, you're streaming on what? YouTube. Oh. This could be hard. Okay. Yeah, like when I'm telepathic, sometimes I experience telepathic with people, but most of the time I believe I'm just bouncing my thought energy off their heart, and what I get back is their heart. So, you know, Christina Lane is an old friend. It's kind of a crush. I don't know. And I don't think I'm too old for it. I think she's like in her 30s. Anywho, yes. Yeah, so, would you like to feel out this next phrase here? I don't know. We can put a pin on that. We can talk to you later. Okay. See. Okay. So, let's see. Who is going? Oh, Randy. Randy, my stepdad. He is a treasure and a half. He is like as a white man, he is one of the 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 tribal elders of a Native American group. So, Randy, oh yeah, have you been listening? Oh, okay, yeah. So, here's what I got, and I can't tell if attachment to you is my heaven, is it my hell? Right, 20 fathoms under the Pacific Ocean, for my treasure. I want you to carry my pal, carry my pal, carry my man. I'm a treasure. There's something about the red treasure. There's a clearing bell. Find my treasure. A clearing bell. A clearing ground. Found clearing cell. A clearing bell. And my treasure. My cell. I'm a treasure. Wind in my sail. Find my treasure. Wind in my sail. Find my treasure. A coral bell. I don't know. Is there anyone I connected with that's kind of a poet? If Dave Russell were here right now. Cool. No, thank you. He said. Yeah, we had kind of like a falling out, so to speak. I'm trying to repair the bridge. Blessings and peace to Dave Russell. Yes. So this so far for me. See, I forgot the first part already. The tendon. Tendon is echoed. So Medicaid. Why is it when I try to medicate, finally recreate the start stunt? Why is it when I try to medicate, even use you as a tool to ease my fire and be my life? The strings I create can open up the floodgates. That is the reason all the feeling eats me alive. Man, I forgot that. Wow. Crazy. Maybe it's just not that as good of a song as I think. Tandem. And I can't. Okay. And I can't tell if attachment to you is my heaven or is it my hell? Ride 20 fathoms under the Pacific Ocean to find my treasure. A mermaid spell. Find my treasure. is what? So what is my treasure? A treasure, of course, is love, but there's like 1,000 different meanings to the word love, including some that goes to hate, because hate is close to love. Indifference is the opposite, or fear is, I don't know, fear is worse, but still, there's no fear in love. Okay, we'll unpack these ideas soon. I can't tell. Attachment to you is my heaven. Is it my hell? At 20 fathoms under the Pacific Ocean to find my treasure. Hoping you will. I'm hope in my sails. I hope in my sails. Yes. It's pretty good. Maybe not best. We'll get to it. I believe that any given song that I write, I can change the lyrics later to make it even better. I don't know why people do that. Just like revamp. Like not remix, but revamp. I'll probably revamp this song, even get better melodies. Because to me, a song is never truly perfect or finished. You can keep making it better, keeping it better. Because where Bohemian Rhapsody is 11, and we haven't heard a 12 yet, but a 12 is the tear-inducing. And maybe we can go up to 13. Where it's just like you need like actual technology, because like it'll be stuck in your mind for like years upon years and drive you crazy unless you just use technology to kind of, I don't know, like some melodies are too powerful that they're dangerous, and they should be used sparingly if you even find them at all. I don't want to do that. 12 is heaven. It's like tear-inducing. Oh, and it'll be stuck in people's minds for sure for a long time, and that hopefully is okay. Hopefully, you never know. So, and then let's see. So, tandem, better fortune. Let's see. And the silence I can't put about. We're down in the ground. Okay. Wow. Let's see how it goes. And I can't different time bounces, but different time bounces, different time bounces, different time bounces. Different time bounces, I've got a cry. Yeah, so like what I want to know is why when I reach out to like a woman that I like, I get emotionally so invested that I kind of get neurotic and weirded out by them not responding in time or in kind or anything. Like how do I change the thought patterns, the emotion road, and make a bridge to peace and heaven with them in sight? And that is where I want to go in this. See, wait, I need some water. So we're at 125. Let's see. Maybe I can have some of this oatmeal. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, what neuroses do you need to work on? Is a good question here. Like, say, what triggers you? I'm reading the self-help book, and it's like we have two defense mechanisms called a manager and a firefighter. We're just trying to protect ourselves. Any from any bad feeling. You know, got an apple there, and what are the honest, light truth that lives inside as love in the bright center of us that we can talk about. Because like whenever I was in the throes of a too long, say, argument with my ex, eventually, if we found the compassionate road and stopped judging each other after a point, like one of us would turn and be like, well, yeah, you're right. You steel man the argument, basically like, I see your point of view and here is what I agree with, because I see from put myself in your shoes, and I might say, I love you, and I'm really sorry for arguing this out for so long. I know you've hated it too. But there's always, if we had any love for each other at all, there's always the point where the argument would end and the makeout sesh would begin. And it turned into making love, makeup sex is my favorite sex. Like, it's like it's a surprise. Like, wow, we went from dark to light, roller coaster. And I think I have roller coaster on the YouTube channel. But here, let me just pop it out for you. You can turn me on without taking anything out. With the flicker of my smile, you can light me up. You take me to your arms, and though our talk is not so long, there's a hope that at the morning it will be light. And there's no fire, open our hearts, stay I suppose. And then we're swimming inside in each other's arms is our home. You take me down and bring me back up again, emotions on the floor. A roller coaster drops us out and then we'll have another go. You take me down and bring me back up again, emotions finally slow. A roller coaster drops us out and then we'll have another go. 'Cause I want you so close. I want you so close. Yeah. Our arguments are wrong. In the darkest nights are long. Kept the hope, kept the love inside and feeling that'd be alright. And I'll call my minute man with guns saluting to our fight. Send a pretty fire kisses through the night. Whoa. And then we can take off from the road where eyes are blushing blessed. And then we're dancing our sunsets, misty eyes and love letters from home. You take me down and bring me back up again, emotions finally slow. A roller coaster drives us up and then we'll have another go. You take me down and bring me back up again, emotions finally slow. A roller coaster drives us up and then we'll have another go. I want you so close. I want you so close. Yeah. And then you can take off from the road where our vanishing glow. And then we're dressed in our sunsets, misty eyes and letters from home. You take me down and bring me back up again, emotions finally slow. A roller coaster drops us off and then we'll have another go. You take me down and bring me back up again, emotions finally slow. A roller coaster drops us off and then we'll have another go. 'Cause I know I want you so close. yes, that. Whew, it's been a good hour and a half. So feels like longer, which is hey good because as time goes on, you get older. Time seems to kind of get faster for each thing. So yeah, it's good work. Thankful to be able to work here and do the thing, do the right thing. So, with all of that all those lessons in mind, what
Silence I can by the fire,
tandem?
and I can
tell if attachment to you is my helm, or is it my help? At 20 fathoms under the Pacific Ocean to find my treasure, my hope in myself. And take a bite, take a tack, and take a pipe on me. And take a pipe on me, I can't find mine. And take a pipe, and take a pipe on me. Yeah. Oh. And take a pipe on me. Yeah. Take a path on me, take a path on me. Take a path on me. So yeah, those are the take a pat on me is the phrase that sounds good for that melody. But now we just need to turn it into English words or Spanish. Spanish. Take a pat on me. What would be the Spanish equivalent of take a pat on me? Okay, let's see here. Maybe I can use AI to help out, Yeah, so let's go ahead and record this. Okay. Why is it when I try to medicate? Even when using to ease my life and be my life. Hey, the strings I create can open up the floodgates. Without no reason, all the feeling eats me alive. Eats me alive. See, I keep forgetting the. Okay. Keep forgetting the. Eats me alive. I can tell. Attachment to you. Remember, why is it when I try to medicate? Even use you as a tool to ease my vibe and be my life. The strings I create can open up the floodgates without any reason or the feeling needs me alive. And I can't tell if attachment to you is my heaven or is it my hell. Right 20 fathoms under the Pacific Ocean to find my treasure, my hope in myself. Hope in myself. And the silence I can't tell. Attachment to you is my hell. Is it my hell? Right 20 fathoms under the Pacific Ocean, find my treasure, I hope in myself. Help me myself. Help me the God that's sent from I I don't know. Yeah, I mean, this might be a patchwork song. Really, I feel like it's not like the storyline or the water element that flows, to any given at least written work, like literary, poetic, otherwise. There are 5 elements that I found. As fire is the prose or poetic feeling of how the words flow together and give you that fire buzz. Yeah. And there's earth, the setting, kind of like grounds you. Like, so when they say pop culture references, when you talk about, like, I mean, it's when country music talks about the Chevy or the the Budweiser, just kind of, or just like pop culture, that grounds us into our shared reality and hits home. And then there's air, which is basically the dialogue or the monologue that you're singing, and how lifelike and breath like it is. And water is like the storyline or the flow. Does it have, like, it's each separate part, the verse, the bridge, the chorus, does it have good flow? And then you have plasma, which is like humor, or the je ne sais quoi, the randomness is awesomeness, the energy that throws you for loops. Like, wow, that was random. Damn, a really good moment. So, and fire, earth, water, wind, and plasma. Yeah. So, when I think of the uh, the water flow of this, it's like a 4, less, maybe a little less. I don't know. But when I think of the fire, the melody, of it, yeah, it's good, but it's kind of hard to piece together. So why is it when I try to medicate, even you as a tool to ease my vibe and be my life? The strings I create can open up the floodgates without any reason. Oh, the feeling leads me alive. And I can't tell on the Pacific Ocean from my treasure. I hope in the sails. And the fall lies. And all of our lives. And all of our lives. Um, all of our lives. Try to protect us from all of our lives. Try to feel it. Try to run from all of our lives. Try to run the storm. None of our lives. Try to ride the storm of our lives. Try to steer through the storm. Steer through the storm of our lives. Try to steer through the storm. As we're afraid of life. Of our lives. Try to steer through the storm. Try to steer through the storm. It takes our breath. Something wrong of our lives. But steer through the storm. Damn, man, I'm getting like some psychic invasion here. It's weird. Okay. Love, please direct me. Yes, and please help me, because I'm getting like, oof. A lot of information, psychic information, just like going against me here. It's a battle. It's a battle. Honestly. Now our lives try to steer through the storm. Flash of the lightning, flash of the lightning, the lightning. Terrors moan, terrors in the morn. So the lightning tears all the moon, tears the lightning through the hole, tears through the cold. So the lightning tears through the cold. Don't be afraid, love. Afraid, love. Be afraid, love, to reach out and touch our fingers. Touch my fingers. On to the morn. And I can't tell attachment to you. It's my hand. Is it my hand? Ride 20 fathoms on Pacific Ocean to find my treasure. My hope in the sails. All of our lives try to steer through the storm. Flash of lightning tears through the cold. Don't be afraid, love. Reach out and touch my fingers. Your hand, fingers. If your hand is cold, your fingers. If your hand is cold, hand is cold. I don't know. See, I tried to have a simple theme about this song. I think I'm gonna come back around to it. It's definitely, I would say the flow of the meaning of the words. Let's see. What do you think? 8.2, maybe. I don't know. This would be a very simple, bare bones arrangement to this, definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make up my own arrangement if I have time. So much to do, so much to design. Okay, so take a bath on. Alright, so let's see, where are we as far as time goes? 1:45. Is that enough? I'd like to make it 2 and 15 minutes, Got about 30 minutes left. See, I definitely need a water break. So, we're going to, I think we're just going to do end stream here and then take a break and then come back another live stream to finish off with the cello. Love y'all forever. All right.